So, how's everything going, Darren? Chilling, chilling. We're gonna let this ride out a little bit, see how many people get here. Before we really start getting into it. It's been good so far. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? 21 people so far. Let's get up a little bit longer. Quite a bit more. This is a crazy day today. Not really crazy, but so let me just start off by saying I've been saying this from the beginning that this is going to be J.J. Watt's last season with the Houston Texans. Everybody said, no, there's no way you get rid of J.J. There's no way. And now the Houston Texans today released him. And I'm not mad one bit. Um, the one thing I am upset was that the Houston Texans didn't get nothing in return. We know teams had offered some draft picks for J.J. Watt, and the Houston Texans just chose to release him. So in a way, they did right by him. But I don't like how you're gonna be trying to do right by JJ, and you've been doing Deshaun dirty the past couple months. You know, um, I I haven't really been on live right now to give y'all just a raw take of how I feel about the Deshaun situation going on. But going back to JJ, you already know how I feel about JJ. I was never once a huge JJ Watt fan. And that's mainly because I was really high on him when he was coming out the draft, right? And I was telling people this guy's gonna be good, this guy's gonna be good. And next thing, and people were like, "No, you're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about." So those same people who were mad that we got JJ next year were the same people that were just screaming JJ, JJ. It's like when you tell somebody this rapper is good and they say no, it's whack, and then next time they're bumping them and acting like good. So it's like that was the thing. Um, I'm gonna miss JJ. I'm gonna miss him. Who could forget his pick six against the Cincinnati Bengals? Who could forget his three-sack day against the Denver Broncos? His pick six against the Buffalo Bills? His touchdowns. JJ Watt. I'm always gonna remember JJ Watt. Always. For sure, Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer. And now you're in a now you're in a deeper hole. Now you now need someone at defensive end, but you did save 17.5 mil. Like I said, I knew he was gonna be gone, but I thought we were just gonna get something for the guy. I think he ends up in no, not Cleveland. I think he ends up with his brothers in Pittsburgh. I hope he comes. I hope he goes to Green Bay. I would love to see him go to Green Bay and just win a championship with them. Yeah, JJ's always gonna be someone who we all. Yo, Jetski, what's going on? Who the fuck is face the franchise when they trade Watson? We have 0-10. We're not trading Watson, boys. I don't know how many times I have to say that. I don't think I. It doesn't make any sense for any team to trade for Watson. Here's why I say that. If he goes to the Jets are in a more fucked up situation than we are. They have a worse offensive line. They have a worse receiving core. Now they do want to target with Fuller and Juju, but the defense is not much better. How are you gonna now? Now, if Deshaun says I'll waive my trade clause to go to the Jets, and that's just he wants to get paid, but he's too much, man. He is too much money. There's no way you think Deshaun Watson is gonna succeed with New York. Because we're going to rob them, as we should. As we should. If he goes to the Jets, we're going to rob him. And I don't know if they're going to recover even with Deshaun Watson. Now, if he goes to Miami, that's a little bit different. Miami, they're already set up. They don't really care about draft picks. They picked up free agents. Miami with Deshaun Watson will be dirty. That's a great team. That's a good team right there. But then again, they just got Tua. And say what you want about Tua, but I think Tua has a bright future. Let's not forget how shitty Josh Allen was his first 2 years. Tua learned how to, Tua had to learn again how to walk. I just don't see any situation where Deshaun Watson gets traded. I do think he's going to be a Houston Texan next year. After that, I don't know. But I don't see, like, let's just say the Houston Texans, they turn it around, they start winning games because it's not that hard. You just save some money. You can save more money somewhere else. That's why that that's kind of why I say that this is the most important free agency of the franchise. Because last year your offense was spectacular. And time after time after time, your defense hurts you. I really think this free agency is going to be damn important. There are players out there who I know can help build this team. Let's look at William Jackson, the cornerback from Cincinnati. The last time we got a cornerback from Cincinnati was Jonathan Joseph. William Jackson, long, fast, could be a very great corner in this league. The Houston Texans have already shown interest that they're going to go after him, and why not? Because I do think Conley's not going to be back now that that we are running that Tampa 2 defense with Lovey Smith. I love, he's a great corner. He's a great man-to-man corner. He's a great zone corner. Someone who you guys really need to pay attention to, and I haven't heard his name up, is Romeo Okora, the defensive end from the Detroit Lions. When I tell you this dude is special, he is special. His first 2 years didn't quite play. He goes to Detroit, gets 7.5 sacks. Last year he had a very bad down year, only 1 sack, but then he comes back in his contract year and puts up 10 sacks. And this is sacks against Jake Matthews. This is sacks against Anthony Costanzo. Romeo Cruz is someone that the Houston Texans absolutely need to go target. I mean, and there's other out there. I mean, I have a list. I'll give you the list if you want me to give it to you guys. But this free agency is so important because it's not like it's not that hard to build a defense, guys. Let's just be honest with ourselves. I mean, there are ways that we can get back because I'm sorry because I lost my train of thought. Like I said, all you gotta do is get a great defense. Our problem is in the trenches. We just gotta build our defensive line. That's with outside linebackers. I really don't believe in the the talent we have now. I don't think Charles is going to be good. Ross Blacklock, he was just a disappointment. So there are players out there, man. There are players out there, and I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited, and I hope we sign someone. I hope the Houston Texans can somehow find a way to show free agents, that they want to come here. Now I don't know if that's going to happen with Jack Easterby. Don't even get me started on Jack Easterby, man. Jack Easterby is, and the people are saying, hey, you know, just get rid. Like who cares? Who cares about Jack Easterby? And do they not realize that it's very hard to get this much power in a short amount of time? Jack Easterby is a cancer voice. Now Vincent Miller asked about the cap. Now, I have a list of ways the Houston Texans can get it in the cap. Number one, you're gonna have to cut BMAC. You're gonna save about $7 million. Then number two is a no-brainer. You got to get rid of David Johnson. He's gonna save you 6.9 million. Number three, which should be another, other no-brainer, is Zach Fulton. He's gonna save you three. Now, Duke Johnson is one that's gonna be a little bit harder, but you save $5.15 million if you trade him. Brandon Dunn, you save 3.25. JJ Watt, you've already saved 17.5. And if you could restructure Cooks, you save 6 mil. And if you let go of Nick Martin, you save 6 mil. There's ways to make money and get money and be under the cap. Because I think that's what needs to be done. We need to get under the cap and find cheap free agents. There are many guys out there. I mean, do you guys want to take a chance on a Yannick Ngakoue? Or a Bud Dupree? He's coming off an ACL injury. Matt Judon. And we don't even know what's going to happen in the draft. I really want to get into draft talk, but I really want to see what we're going to do with Watson. I really want to see because of the Houston Texans. That's why, okay, like even free agency is gonna go into affect the draft. So if the Houston Texans go out here and sign a good defensive end and sign a good corner, and let's just say sign a couple low-level guys to help build the defensive line, do you go best player available in the draft, or do you go by need if you only have if Watson stays and you only have a third-round pick? We really need Nick Casario to make a splash because last season this defense was god awful, and I mean it's one of the worst historic defenses ever in the NFL. I could have gone out there and gave you a couple good snaps. But now, if the Houston Texans trade Deshaun Watson, here's what I do. Let's just say, let's say he goes to New York. Let's say he finds a way to get to New York, and you get the number 2 overall pick. You get the number 23rd overall pick, and now you could do things. Now you have the option of, do I take Zach Wilson at number 2? And then at 23, do I trade back or do I take someone like a Gregory Rizou? Or do I trade back and get Trevon Moore, the safety from TCU? I think wherever Watson goes, it's going to be a win-win situation for the Houston Texans. If you trade him to New York, you're going to get that number 2 overall. You're going to get the number 23 overall. You're going to get 4 more draft picks, maybe get Quentin Williams. If you get him from Miami, what are they going to give you? All their first-round picks this year and next year and Quentin Williams. No, I'm sorry, not Quentin Williams, Xavier Howard. Or do you hear what the Raiders were going to offer for 4 first-round picks, Darren Waller and Derek Carr? Now, I would like that because I love Darren Waller. I think Darren Waller is an absolute freak of nature. Or do you send him to the 49ers where you get Nick Bosa, where you get a couple first-round picks? Anyway, it comes out, the Houston Texans are going to find a way to get back on top. And that's what fans need to realize, that we are in a rough situation now, but it's a situation that no matter where we go, the future is going to look bright. And Ruben, how can you say that? We're losing JJ Watt, we're losing DeAndre, we lose Clowney, we might lose Watson. We are going to get draft picks galore if we trade them. Decides to stay, then we have our quarterback. Like this, and it sucks because I love Watson. Watson right now, if he's a Houston Texan, he was my favorite player after Andre Johnson. Someone said let Fuller walk, get Tua, get Devontae Smith, and be aggressive in free agency to get a defense. Now I like that, but if I get the number 3 overall pick and I'm getting Tua, I'm not getting Devontae Smith. I'm trading back to 10 or I'm sorry, to 7 or 8, and I'm getting Micah Parsons, the linebacker from Penn State. Absolute just dog. Real question: Jaguars blow first round pick and go field. The Jets give up second, and Watson is done with the team. Do you trade for T. Law? I wouldn't. Why not? You're gonna have a great rookie QB under a good contract, under a good offensive line with Pep Hamilton. I would love that. Had I remained emotionally invested, Jerry Ross release would have made me depressed. But I'm not. I'm not even upset. Cal McNairhead and Jack the Hack Easterby had decided they don't care about the fans. J.J. Watt was gonna be gone regardless. There's no way the Houston Texans were gonna pay him that $17.5 million. I'd rather see Watson be happy with another team. No, no, we deserve this. We deserve Deshaun Watson. No, 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 no. If you have that mindset, then go cheer for another team. I mean, because anybody who has the mindset of we're wasting Deshaun Watson, then you're not a Texan fan. That's just so dumb to think. Texans should just rebuild. I don't know. Either way, you're gonna rebuild. You're either gonna take Plan A, which is trading Deshaun Watson and getting a buttload of draft picks, or you're gonna stick with Watson, not have nothing this year, but wait next year, get the draft picks and start to build. You have that option. I think the Texans did the respectful thing and let Watt walk instead of trading him. Watt and Texas both knew they weren't going to pay him 17 mil. I agree, man, but you need to get something. Knowing that we already have depleted picks and you don't get anything from him. I mean, I'm not satisfied with that at all. Someone said, "Where's Mr. Mediocre hiding?" I don't know. I'm not sure, but I miss him though. Evil Soap said, "JJ's tweet almost made me shed a tear." JJ's special. He's the type of player that you root for, but let's be honest, he's the reason. And never mind. Um, we just couldn't get it done with him. Didn't the Seahawks offer something for Jay like a second rounder? I heard those things. Yes. Um, there is zero. There is zero amount of draft picks that equals Watson, and that's why whoever they go to is gonna be in a messed up situation. Except I'm sorry, the Miami Dolphins. Man, man. It's hard talking about this. It really is. Because when you draft a quarterback, 4 years ago, I was at at working at the YMCA watching Deshaun Watson get drafted, and I said in 4 years we're gonna be a Super Bowl winning team. Flash forward, now we don't know if he's gonna be here. But like I said, he's gonna be here, guys. The Cowboys went through the same thing, and I hate to bring up the Cowboys, but they did the same thing with Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman wanted out. Jerry Jones said no, we're not going to trade you, and they ended up winning 3 Super Bowls. Someone said, when will it end? March 17, 2021. Do you think Watson will sit out the season or just training camp and preseason? I don't think he's going to sit out at all. I don't think that's the type of person that Watson is. Now, if he does sit out, then that's going to look bad on him. But I do think he cares about this team, and I do think that that if he's still here, that he'll show up. He won't try to hold out or anything like that. 'Cause I think he knows himself that he has a certain character, and you can't really try to force yourself out of stuff. What about Dak for Watson? Nope. Um, Favorite JJ Watt memory. My favorite JJ Watt. I mean, everybody's gonna say um the pick six against the Cincinnati Bengals. Um, my favorite JJ Watt memory was when we were in Hard Knocks and Bill O'Brien says, "I want Watt in, put Watt in," and they give the ball to Alfred Blue, and JJ Watt blasts him, and then he starts saying, "That's why you put me in the damn game. That's why you put me in the damn game." I love that. That right there is the favorite memory, and then he does the head ass thing of going outside and catching balls one handed. Dookie Soy, what's up, buddy? Um, but Ruben, will it be better for us to have him sit out the year, maybe get a first overall pick? I mean, if he's gonna sit out, like if he's gonna sit out, like that's a tough question. I don't think he sits out. He's not that kind of player. No guy has ever held out except for Le'Veon Bell. And this is a quarterback. And now he's going to see the city of Houston start to turn on him if he does that. If he just sits out. So no, I don't think that happens. But hey, the first overall pick. I mean, the quarterbacks next year don't excite me. Sam Howell or Spencer Rattler. They don't excite me that much. We want Clowney. We want Clowney. I would like Clowney. I would like Clowney. I would. I would take a chance on him. Again, why are we trying to talk ourselves into being better without Watson? That is not a thing. Um, I mean, you can get better without Watson. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's going to happen. I mean, look at the QB that just won the Super Bowl, Tom Brady. Look at the other QBs who made it. Not made it, but made it in the playoffs, the Josh Allens. You can get good QBs. Um, but do me a favor, boys, since I'm feeling kind of down. Drop a W in the chat for me. Drop one. Please, please drop one. So that way I can feel the love. It's been a rough couple weeks. I missed y'all. I haven't done a live in a minute. Like I said, I don't think Watson's going anywhere. Watson should not go anywhere. There's no reason why you trade Watson. There's no reason. There's no reason unless you're getting the damn house, the kitchen sink. That's just facts. You don't trade a player like that. And that is stupid. Stupid for the Houston Texans should even consider. Now, what Cal McNair is doing is fantastic. I'm sorry, Nick Casario is he's listening to offers. I don't think you've been in a I don't think you've had Nick Casario. I think has done a great job. Yes, Easterby is hiring on his freaking boys. Yes, he is. But I really like the work that Easterby's been doing. I really do. Now, Jack Easterby, that's a different story. But I want to give a shout out real quick. Where is he at? My fan of fan network brother, Mr. Dosa Dion, the head YouTuber for the Detroit Lions. Shout out to Dosa Dion. Dion, I had a very good theory about before you guys well, actually I still have a theory now. My theory was you trade Deshaun Watson to the Jets, right? And this was when y'all had Matthew Stafford, and we were gonna tell the Lions, and this is what I want to tell the Lions. You're gonna give us Matthew Stafford, and you're gonna give us your first this year and next year, and we're gonna give you Deshaun Watson. So that way the Houston Texans get multiple draft picks. Um, but now Matthew Stafford is a member of the Los Angeles Rams. That team's going to be nasty. It sucks for Jared Goff. Sucks for Jared Goff. But that defense is gonna. I mean, the offense is gonna be absolutely nasty. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Lions. Damn, Lions. Calvin Johnson. What a horrible franchise. And shout out to the Space City Sportcast guys. If you are not, if you haven't checked out the podcast, me and the lead, I sent you a link to come join me, Papa. Um, talk about football, basketball, baseball, UFC. Um, Dose of Dion. So what are you doing? Are y'all gonna trade up to get Zach Wilson, Mormon Mahomes? Watson just got traded. He did not, buddy. Watson. Like I said, Watson doesn't get traded at all. So we deserve Watson, even though he has had O-line his whole career. He hates Easterby and he's still on the team. And we traded the Honey Badger, D-Hop Clowney. We did not trade the Honey Badger. We did trade Clowney and D-Hop. Um, Look, I'm not gonna say the Houston Texans have no fault in this. The Houston, and that's what people are really not understanding. They really think that this was an issue. We didn't. We let Bill O'Brien run this team. Bill O'Brien is still a damn good reason why the Houston Texans are in this position, overplaying. I'm sorry, overpaying players, not developing talent. We're in this situation now still because of Bill O'Brien. And we're gonna have to fix it somehow. And if you guys listen to Sports Radio 610, John Lopez said it himself that Cal McNair is not his father, and we absolutely see that. We absolutely see that he is letting Jack Easterby run this organization, and we're gonna see how it goes. Because at this point, boys, there's no point in stopping it. We just have to legit take it. This team is Jack Easterby's now. I don't know how we're gonna get rid of him. I've thought about ways. Trust me. Trust me. I am thinking of ways to do this, but we just gotta see. Dose Dion says, "I think Watson stays in Houston." I think so too. I think he stays in Houston. I've been saying this for the longest. Any, I don't think any team can afford him. I'm gonna pop him. I mean, I don't know how you could get him, Jack Easterby, dude. Trust me, bro. Everything you're thinking about Easterby, I've thought about it too. Trust me, bro. This is my team. I love this team. I have a weird obsession with this team. That 365 days of the year, I'm thinking about them. Ain't that something? This team makes my heart hurt, and I mean hurt. I feel like I've had breakups with this team. But you know what the damnedest part about the whole thing is I'm ready to do it again. Who is really overpaid except Mercy, Martin, and Tenzin? Okay, I can name you quite a few. Nick Martin. I'm gonna say your name, Nick Martin. Eric Murray is overpaid. David Johnson is overpaid. Brandon Cooks is overpaid. That's a name you know, a few right there. We have a lot of Randall Cobb is crazy overpaid. Horrible contracts that were given out to nobody. Zach Cunningham got a stupid contract. Whitney Mercer's got a stupid contract, and we're still gonna be affected by it. When do you think we'll get to AFC Championship? I don't know. Greetings from Portugal, my guy. Keep it up. How you doing, man? Greetings from Houston. Well, just let me know what time. Or like what time it is there. Ruben said Cunningham did good this year. He did not. If you think Zach Cunningham's did good, you weren't paying attention, brother. He was not good. Zach Cunningham, he just did not play up to par. You know who else didn't play good? Justin Reed. Justin Reed played absolutely horrible. Now, Justin Reed had games where he did very good, as did Cunningham. But in big moments, Zach Cunningham was not good. Cunningham led the NFL in tackles. Okay, cool. This defense was horrible. How many times did you say while watching the game, this defense just doesn't have it? Like Williams say, Cooks did good though. He did do good, but he's still an overpaid wide receiver. Vincent Miller said Zach Cunningham was the whole defense. Okay, it was bad. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give you any type of credit when the defense was bad. If I did a shit job, I deserve someone to say you did a shit job. We just paid Zach Cunningham. And you know what happened? He played dog shit. Let's just call it what it is. JJ Watt this year, dog shit. Let's call it what it is. Justin Reed, dog shit. Whitney Merciless. Don't even get me started on that dude. Don't get me started on that dude. What's going on, Big Papa?
What's going on? Are you upset or are you upset?
No, man. You know what? I am upset because you drafted Deshaun Watson and you say, okay, we we have Tyrann Mathieu, we have J.J. Watt, we still have Clowney, we got Whitney Merciless. All we need is this offense, a quarterback, and now it's flipped, and our defense is ass cheeks. And I don't know how it's going to get better, Harley. I don't know. We have shown that we cannot develop players good. I mean, when you throw out there Brendan Scarlett, when you throw out the Brandon does now Brandon don't play good. I mean, I'm not. I mean, Carlos drafted Charles Omenihu. I'm sorry, man. It was a big disappointment. But then again, he showed flashes. Jacob Martin once again was disappointing. I mean, that's mainly because we don't know how to use the guy correctly. Um, the only way I think this gets better, dude, is if we got to go in on free agency.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I've already harped on this. I just don't see what free agents want to come here. If your own quarterback doesn't want to be here, then who the hell wants to come here? Really?
And that's why I'm excited to see what Nick Casario does. I'm excited to see what he can do because, you know, he said himself that I want to build a legacy here. And how do you make your quarterback happy? By fixing the problem that was the main issue why you lost 11 games.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, I
12
mean,
games.
it
When
was
you
bad. It was atrocious. The defense was disgusting. We all know they need to improve. We all know that schematically they didn't use players correctly, and they did not give the right amount of snaps to different type of players. We all know this, but like I said, who the hell wants to come to Houston right now? Houston is the laughing stock of the NFL. We are the Cleveland Browns. We are the new Browns. We are the new Jaguars. We are the new Detroit Lions. This organization is horrible. And Jack Easterby is one of the worst guys just ever for this Texans organization. This guy has snaked his way to the top. He's one of the most powerful guys in the front office with all this power. Like, we all thought we were a quarterback away. Then we all thought, okay, we're a Bill O'Brien fire away. And now we're a whole team in front office away. This organization is the laughing stock.
I agree. But like my boy Tyler Bergen says, money talks. And
Yes.
I'm not saying go out there and just sign everyone, but you could get two guys. I'm gonna give you two guys. You brought up one of them, and you've been saying this guy's name for the longest. You talked about William Jackson.
Okay. Look, William Jackson ain't coming here. You know why? DJ Reader is here. You don't think he buddy with DJ Reader and DJ Reader don't know what the hell front office with that organization? Jackson's gonna go, oh, Houston? I played there for college.
Don't you hate how bad politics have not come into play?
It's
And
disgusting, man.
and then the other one was I think the most likely is Romeo Okora, the defensive end from the Detroit Lions. Um,
Yeah, I can see that.
Matt
Just because Pat's
Matt
connection.
Patricia, the Patricia Casario connection.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. That makes me a little
Or
bit excited.
or I'll go this route. Matthew Stafford said he didn't want to go to one team. What was it? The New England Patriots. You don't think Okwara has the same mentality, maybe? Maybe not, because he's a lesser player, of course.
Hmm.
But you don't think some of those players have a same mentality of, man, I don't want to have no type of Patriot-esque kind of vibes in the organization. Just a thought.
Oh, I mean, yeah, just thought. I mean, there's a list of names. I mean, like I said, if this is why we paid Nick Casario.
Yes.
This boy hasn't rested once since he got here.
Poor guy. I feel bad for him, kind of.
I feel bad, bro. We're gonna work this dude like the Rockets worked Maury. Remember, there was one time where Maury just looked sick,
Yeah.
and I mean, fuck Maury, by the way, too.
Oh, my goodness. My goodness.
um, I don't know. I'm excited to see where this goes because my brain tells me we're gonna blow like we're fucked.
I agree with you. I don't see how.
But my heart is saying
I know.
there has to be a way.
Oh, I mean, I know. I mean, there's always going to be the optimistic side of me. Look, just because I say a negative point of view doesn't mean I'm going to be crapping on the Texans 24/7. They're my team. If they suck for the next 10 years, I'm going to be there watching them and yelling at them, my fat ass on the couch, yelling at them, being the armchair quarterback I am. And they go 1-15 or 2-14 or 3-13, whatever. I'm still going to be a Texan fan. I still am, bleeding battle red and dying still blue. Like, I live by that. That's just I'm a Texan fan. It is what it is.
I think Nick Casario has put together a good staff.
It's all right.
Now, let me rephrase. The offensive staff
Okay.
is filthy.
I wouldn't say filthy, but I'm more optimistic.
I like it. I like it.
Pat Hamilton is a really good hire. Robert Prince is a very good hire.
James Catman, I think, is going to turn this offensive line around.
James Campman is a very good hire. I mean, I did a video on Campman. That's how hyped I am on Campman. But, offense, isn't that something we did at least half decent on last year?
Yes, but that's why you're gonna bring in James Catman. That's why you're gonna send David Johnson to the gulag and get someone else.
Okay. How we fixing the defense? Isn't that what the fans want to know, right?
I don't think it's that hard to fix a defense, though, dude.
I don't think Lovie Smith is all that, and people are gonna hate me for that.
Here's the thing, bro. Is that you don't need this defense to be top 5.
I don't. Depends on who's my quarterback.
If you give me the 14th best defense, I'm rocking with it. Because I'm rocking with it. I'm not saying, and Lovie Smith has produced some very good defenses, but he has produced some shitty ones as well.
Yes.
Mainly as a head coach. I love him better as a coordinator.
Yeah, look, I want to hope that he has adjusted and he has defense some way somehow. Because honestly, I'm sorry, but cover 2, heavy cover 2,
I am reading the Vincent.
Tampa 2.
Yeah.
Like that to me is exciting.
Kareem Hunt was a monster. Absolutely love it. Man, if he says what I got Kareem Hunt, I'd have been excited.
I wish, but he already extended.
Yeah, I hope that Lovie Smith, dude, I really hope his son plans out to be good. I think we're taking a chance on him. We definitely are. We're taking a chance.
I'm sorry.
and we're just gonna see how it goes. The DB coach hire I like.
Dino
Uh,
Basso, I'm unknown on him. Unknown.
yeah.
I mean,
I just like I said, I don't think it's hard to build a defense when we just saw the Miami Dolphins do it.
they had a
Now,
lot of cap
also,
space.
I was just about to say the Miami Dolphins had fucking cash.
I hate to be pessimistic, bro. I hate it, but
It's
I'm just
it's
trying to be real, and it's tough. You know,
no, like it's hard to see light at the end of the tunnel here.
yeah, for sure.
But let's not act like this. Who's what would be the craziest thing if Jack Easterby's right?
Uh,
Do you know
no,
how much crow the city of Houston would have to eat if the Houston Texans become a winning franchise?
I mean, whatever. I will eat the crow, and
I
I would
would.
happily eat it. If they went 12-4, which that is not happening, but
No,
if they had a winning season, and let's say they went like wild card divisional, like divisional would be exceeding my expectations for this team. Like if they did that, I will happily eat crow. Happily.
I'm excited, bro. Did this is interesting. So you think we trade Watson? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I just don't think no team,
She could
and you're
afford
going
him.
to say the same thing, has the draft capital, wants to give up any type of draft capital for Deshaun Watson. I don't see it.
I don't see neither. I love the thought of having the number 2 overall pick.
I do too,
Um,
especially as a YouTuber.
buddy, buddy,
Rake the views.
content will be flying. Um, Miami. Do they give you an Xavier Howard? I love that. Would you take Tua? I definitely would.
I would too. I
I
have
think
no
a lot of
problem
people
with
are
it.
sleeping on Tua.
No offense. Like I understand their resent for him. But again, half a year. Pep Hamilton. People are not looking into Pep Hamilton. Like Pep Hamilton is the guy that has worked with young quarterbacks and has made them look very good. Regardless Andrew Luck, but the biggest prime example is Justin Herbert. We saw what he did with him. I mean, why not? You get another young quarterback, whether it be Tua, and have him work with Pep and see what happens.
I will love it. I will love it. I will love it. But then I will love Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson is very fun to watch. Extremely
He
fun, man.
has a arm,
Yeah, he has
and
another one too.
and Cody told me that when you look at a quarterback and when you look at Zach Wilson, look at his accuracy. And when I tell you this dude could sling it with the best of them, his accuracy is dangerous.
Yeah, for sure, for
It's
sure.
dangerous, and um, I think Trevor Lawrence will be a stud. I'm not high on
Yeah,
Justin Fields.
me neither.
I think he's going to be a better Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, if that's the bar, that's kind of sad. But
Yeah, that's
yeah,
kind of sad. Gives me Jameis Winston vibes. Um,
yeah,
you know,
but a little bit more mobile than that.
Trey Lance, I think, is the biggest quarterback, the
He's a
biggest
big unknown.
unknown, the
Yeah,
unknown.
yeah,
He
exactly.
didn't play last year, right?
I'd have to double check. So I honestly, I haven't looked into anything with Trey Lance. I really haven't.
No, people are kind of comparing him to Carson Wentz.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
obvious.
because he came to the school, but he
Mhm.
put up one season, 43 touchdowns to only three interceptions. He's an X factor. I think he is exciting. Any team will get him. They're gonna have fun with. Actually, bro, I really do think now that any quarterback, so whoever's gonna get high, is gonna be good. Like it's just
Yeah,
gonna come down to coaching. I think we're at that stage now of
yeah.
athletes that they know what the fuck to do. And it's just going to be, are they going to be in the right situations and right coaching?
Yeah, man, I agree.
How you doing, Harley?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right.
Texans speaking with Wolf Fuller on a big contract. You think I think he wants Fuller to stay. I think if it keeps Deshaun happy, let's do it. Um,
Yeah,
I don't know what kind of contract you're gonna give him with his steroid problem. It's not steroids, but his his PEDs.
yeah.
I don't know how much you offer him. What, 3 years, 30 mil? With the I wouldn't mind that at all.
I wouldn't mind that either. Wouldn't mind that at all either. Yeah, 3 year,
Um,
30 mil, 3 year, maybe 36. Go as high as
yeah,
4 million a year. I mean, I don't mind bringing back Will Fuller. I don't whatsoever. I'd rather keep him than if I had to choose between him and Brandon Cooks. I'd keep Will Fuller.
I do too. There's a lot of great wide receivers in this draft.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I
Not as well
I
as
love
last year, but yeah.
I love Amari Rogers from Clemson.
Yeah, that
He looks good.
yes.
Rising up draft boards though.
Big underrated one that Cody
Yeah,
mentioned is
yeah. I think
that
he's a
guy.
beast. Um, Another player that I think the Houston Texans might end up with, Javonte Williams, a running back out of UNC, gives
Very
me
solid.
extreme Alvin Kamara vibes. The way
Yeah,
he could catch out of the backfield. I think the Houston Texans offense is a running back away. I love how we switch from quarterback away to running back away, but David Johnson was just complete garbage, and this offense itself was complete garbage. I feel better about the offensive line this year. Like, so I feel I get real good vibes out of it. I just need to see what we do at center.
yeah. So I think what's going to happen if they go the route that I think they go, Zach Fulton moves the center. You cut Nick Martin. You save 6.25 million or whatever the cap number is. I think
Six
the
point two
guy.
five.
Yeah, I think the guy they look at in free agency is Justin McCray. Justin
Okay.
McCray is a free agent guard. He is, and I'm going to use the word that everybody loves, versatile. Yeah, but what I mean by that is James Campen worked with him in 2017 as an undrafted free agent for the Green Bay Packers. He talks highly of James Campen. I would not doubt seeing Justin McCray in the Texan uniform this coming year.
So you move him to guard, and then I really love the center out of Alabama,
I'm blanking on his name. I know who you're
Leatherwood. I think
talking
it's
about.
Leatherwood, something
Yeah,
like that. I was watching, at work. I was watching film on him. I was like, "Ooh, this guy might be nasty." I am now more falling in love with building the trenches, because I think if you have trenches
how it starts.
on both sides, you're gonna be good in football.
It's how it
Um,
starts.
Now here's another question. Let's say you get the number 2 overall pick, and you don't draft a quarterback. I'm sorry. I would love to trade back. I would love to get Micah Parsons. I would love to get that linebacker out of Notre Dame. His last name, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce his last name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
Absolute freak.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I better know what I'm getting for these to not pick a quarterback with the second overall pick. Then I'm thinking we got either Sam Darnold, which is would be the second overall pick, which that's what I would assume because if I'm not getting a quarterback at number two, uh, who you rolling with at quarterback? That's the biggest
I
problem for
mean,
me.
like I
But
said, like I've done mock drafts where I've traded back, and then I
yeah,
end up
for
with the
sure.
quarterback from Alabama. Um, I
Gross.
don't. Yep. Um, because you're gonna buy first round pick next. Then again, I do want to take a quarterback. The quarterbacks next don't do nothing for me. Sam Howell out of UNC, Baker Mayfield vibes, maybe because he looks just like him. Spencer Rattler, another dude I just hate.
Ugh, not a Spencer Rattler fan. Maybe if this next year, maybe he changes his game somehow or gets better somehow. But as of now, eh.
So here's a question that they got. So do you think Watson sits out?
No,
Yeah, I don't. 100% he doesn't.
no, I don't. He just, I mean, could be wrong. We didn't think he was built like this either. To, but
That's
I
his
just
agent, man.
Yeah, I mean, the agent already came out and said that, yeah, he's going to be attending OTAs and all that stuff. Really just slammed the door on Dan Cilio, whoever the hell that is. And, he really slammed the door on that. So it seems like Deshaun's going to be participating in off-season activities. So if you're going through all that trouble, might as well start in the games. I don't see him sitting out. Not at all. I'd be
I
shocked.
I think, and here's the thing. I think another thing that the Houston Texans have done good is they stood their ground. We're not trading you.
Yeah, exactly. I
Get
mean, you
that
heard it
out
today.
of your head, right? And and at what point does Deshaun Watson and his team say, if they're not gonna trade me, they're not gonna trade me. I might as well just ride with it. That's another possibility that other people have.
Yeah.
But now if he starts sitting out and starts, which I think because the character in him, the kind of person we think he is,
Hmm.
I really do think he stays here and fulfills his contract. And if we're not good, we leave. Then he's just gonna dip.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree with that. I mean,
Like I don't see any situation. There's, I really don't think it's good. Like it affects him that. Then again, I'm not Deshaun Watson. You feel me?
yeah.
Then
Can't
again,
sleep on the man.
at what point is it just gonna be, hey, let me go play football?
Yeah, I mean, that's completely up to him. I don't like speaking for another man, but
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't like I said, that's a tough situation.
yeah.
But if it was me, and I mean, I don't know, man.
I,
Just
I'm a football guy. I love football.
I
Like,
love football too. I don't think.
I can't imagine sitting down.
Nah, I think boy, the city of Houston will turn on him, huh? If he sat down.
Ooh, already kind of turning. There's
A lot of people are. A
there's
lot
some
of people are.
percentages. There's some percentage.
And when I'm telling you I'm on the fence, I am on that fence.
Yeah.
I
My
I
ass
I
crack is on that.
I, st- I still love him.
I love him too.
Now, when he was taking off his pictures of the Texans, and
I got a
oh,
little too mad.
I was starting to fall over here.
I got a little too mad, man. One leg's out, one
Oh
leg's in.
boy, I was pissed.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I was a
bro,
little mad.
this is your name right here, dude.
For real, for real.
I just want to see what he does.
Hmm.
Um,
I don't understand what kind of question that one is. The one comment. If we had the number two, and I don't mean to clown on you, but if we had the number two pick in the draft, and if the Jaguars pass on Trevor Lawrence, would you pick them? I mean,
yeah,
slam dunk.
yeah.
Thank you, Jacksonville.
What?
Like,
Am I Bo Callahan?
I
Um,
mean,
or 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 you let someone make an offer
you
because
going full draft day?
we're going Zach Wilson, baby.
We're gonna get Arian Foster
I'm gonna get
and
Arian
Chadwick
Foster
Boseman.
and Chadwick Boseman. Rest in
Rest in
peace,
peace, my
Chadwick
man.
Boseman. Um, I don't know. I love those mock drafts, dude. I am on
Me
them.
too. Me
I am
too.
on them. So what do you think about our linebacking situation? Because they are, after watching the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I'm now convinced these linebackers need to be fast. I don't care if you're underweight, you got to be fast.
Well, that's the wave of the NFL right now. Is speed at the linebacker position.
I like Cunningham and I
Mhm.
like Terrell Adams. I just want to get faster. I think B Mac's gonna get traded or cut.
I think so too. Either one of the two options is going to happen. Maybe the rest of the 31 NFL teams, you know, take light of, oh, he's going to get cut. Why should we trade him? So, I mean, maybe, but yeah, trade or cut BMAC, Cunningham, Tyrell Adams. I can roll with Tyrell Adams. He's just a stopgap linebacker for me. That's going to be another question mark too, though. Can Tyrell Adams perform again at the level like he did? Which he was solid. He wasn't, crazy. I'm not crazy high on him like a lot of Texan fans are, but I can see him as a stopgap linebacker. I don't know who
I'm
else.
just
I mean,
impressed. I'm just impressed by what he did.
yeah,
Got
yeah,
to give the guy credit. What he did was step in and get 100 and something tackles.
yeah. Hey, I mean, that's hey, I'll take it.
I'll take it. I think we just need to find the gems, man. It's gonna be hard because one thing about gems is they're hard to find. You know, you gotta find the sixth round pick Max Crosby for the Oakland Raiders, who gets 10 sacks his rookie season and has 8 this season.
Hmm.
You gotta find guys like that. The
Yeah,
Houston Texans haven't had a guy like that in a while. I mean, DJ Reader, but when he got good, he's gone. You feel me?
and there's a lot of there's a lot of Texans like that.
There's a
There's a lot of
lot of
players
Texans.
that you know.
Brandon Brooks. Ooh, Brandon Brooks. Let's talk about let's talk about Jungle Boy swag. DJ Swearinger had a
Not,
good
I wasn't a
had
fan.
had a good couple years when he left though.
I wasn't a fan.
Made the
The guy
Pro Bowl
couldn't tackle to save
twice.
his life. He could blow up somebody, but he couldn't tackle to save his life. He couldn't cover to save his life either.
When he got mossed by Terrence Williams.
Don't you dare.
That was a good game.
No, it was a good game. It was a good game.
And then again, another game where we're on the wrong side of it, bro.
Yeah, that's always been the Texans. I mean, you heard Deshaun Watson mention it. He said, "Man, it's just we're unlucky. You know, why are we always doing this? It just seems like something crazy with the Texans that it always happens, man.
What are we gonna do about ownership, dude?
Not a damn thing.
That's another problem in itself.
Not a
It,
damn thing. What can we do? Like, I'm sorry. I mean, I'd love to, you know, have people not take tickets to the game anymore, but there's already a wait list. There's already a waiting list. And people that give up their tickets, there's people right behind them. They'll take them right away. And you know, no offense to those people. Hey, you want to go watch your Texans? Go watch them. But I mean, this ownership is insanely dumb.
and we know that and we know the rumors about Cal McNair. How
Yeah,
this dude is this dude drinks. This
apparently,
dude's like apparently he's a freaking alcoholic. Um,
supposedly.
it makes all the sense of the world why someone like Jack Easterby would be the head of this team. Man, I don't know. Like,
Hey, that's what Cal has Jack
no,
Easterby
but
for.
like this is like honestly, bro, like this really has me shook. Like this is like on some real stuff. I'm really sitting here like, how can I continue to let this man influence me in every way, shape, or form?
I mean, you know, Jack Easterby is Cal McNair lets him lean on me. You know, he plays the song "Lean on Me" with Jack Easterby, and you know, he Jack Easterby has Cal's balls in his purse.
But
And he walks around, and that's what they do. They hold hands and have fun.
you think it's a daddy type of thing?
I don't know, man.
He lost his dad. Rest in peace, Bob McNair.
Yeah,
He was always with his father.
like I cannot comprehend how you did not learn a single thing from Bob McNair from your dad. Like I can't comprehend that. Like what were you doing the whole time? You're just scratching your left nut watching Bob McNair run the Texans organization. Not saying Bob McNair was perfect, okay? He had his flaws and we all know them. But he wasn't Cal McNair, Jack Easterby bad. If Bob McNair was the owner, Jack Easterby be gone.
Bob McNair was the owner. Robert Saleh would be the head coach.
Why you gotta do this? Why you put this evil on me? Why you put this evil on me?
It's just in the situation we're in. There's no reason why two schoolers, two almost a fucking adult, no
Mm-hmm.
more than this guy, bro. It's baffling to me. Like I'm at the point where I am in awe of Jack Easterby. Teach me,
I mean,
because what you're
I applaud
doing,
him.
is insane. To sell your
I applaud him.
to go from chaplain to damn near the owner. There's no question who's making the moves.
Yeah, man. I
There's
mean,
none.
he spits his sermons and his Bible logic, and he crip walks his way to the top. That's what he did.
I've never seen this before. Have we ever seen this before in sports?
Not that I can think of. Like, I'm trying to think, and there's nothing I can think of that even comes close to it, where there was a snake in the front office.
I don't understand.
I'm
I don't
thinking still.
understand
I
how
don't
he
know.
feels safe in Houston.
I don't know either. He better not be shopping around in Houston. I'll tell you that.
Like, people legit hate this dude.
Yeah, like people send death threats, and that's too far. Okay, please don't send death threats to people. Like, that's just too far. But that's how pissed off they are. Like,
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
oh boy, here we go.
I'm gonna get his address because I know how to get his address.
Here we go.
And you know what I'm gonna send him, Harley?
Detective 713 on this.
You know what I'm gonna send him?
What is it, buddy?
A glitter bomb.
Not what
I'm gonna send his ass a glitter bomb,
Not what
and his kitchen is gonna be fucked.
Yeah, that'll show him.
That will show him a glitter. Why are you laughing? I've thought about this. I've legit thought about this. Sending his ass a glitter bomb.
Look, man, you might go in there and find Hannah in there. I mean, hey,
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say
whoa,
it.
whoa, hey,
Don't
guys,
say it.
That's the end of this video.
Yeah, we about to. Next thing you know, our stream's gonna come off.
Yeah.
But I've had those thoughts too. I've had those thoughts. Is Jack Easterby in the guts of Hannah McNair?
Bruh, if he can manipulate his way to the top, he can manipulate a woman. Come on, his bald shiny head. Come on, man, he's piping it.
Cal McNair's kind of ugly, bro. He's not good looking at all.
Kinda is an understatement. Like,
Come on, bro.
I ain't the prettiest good looking dude. I'm taken, by the way, ladies. But I mean, that dude, sheesh.
Look at what this guy said. Hannah likes those Johnny's.
Yeah, I mean, Jack got those vibes. You know what I'm saying? Old preacher Jack. Tell me your sins, lady.
And you know what's crazy?
So
We could be right.
yeah,
Prove me wrong.
That's the worst thing about it is we can be right. Like, our jokes are probably right.
They probably look at this stream because I'm gonna tell you one thing, Harley. I know they watch me.
I mean,
I've after that video I posted about JJ Watt, how he calls the people then like Deshaun and Clowney. I'm sorry, D Hop and Clowney out of here.
yeah.
When I posted that video, I tell you, I was receiving some strange messages and strange emails.
Hey, I mean, I'm sorry. Hannah stuck in the dryer. Come on, man.
Who said that? All right, y'all gotta chill. What are you doing, Steph, bro?
What is going on? Oh my god. He's getting out of control right now, boy.
What y'all drinking? I'm not drinking. What you drinking, Harley?
No, I ain't drinking. Straight water from here, boy.
Yeah. Harley has to stay sober for whatever reason. Yeah.
Sober boys.
I wish I could say the same. We're good, boys. We're back. I don't know. I'm in awe.
Yeah, I just basically last thoughts. I just never thought the Texans organization would get into this situation. I never did. I just thought we were a quarterback away, and we had it. We had a defense with them. If we had just listened to my dad in 2017, you could have fired Bill O'Brien and had Kyle Shanahan and Deshaun Watson and Kyle Shanahan's staff from San Francisco. That would have been nice and exciting. I hate to piss off people. That would have been nice and exciting.
I'm just really, I'm upset, bro. Because,
On my head is disrespect.
huh?
I'm just singing lyrics to that song from Drake.
This whole situation just hurts me, bro. Because I'm having a conversation with myself. Am I ever gonna see this team win a Super Bowl?
Yes. Ah, come on. I don't know about that. If they go 80 years, it's been 84 years. No.
The Chicago Cubs went 100 plus years without a Super Bowl. The Detroit Lions have not won a Super Bowl. The Cleveland Browns have not won a Super Bowl.
I don't know about that one. I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna be that negative. I think we will see a Super Bowl some way somehow. To me, it's one of the situations that I have thought about is Cal. Like Cal is gonna be like, well, hey, when this damn thing goes downhill, which it will, it's gonna be a downward spiral. Shouldn't I mean I hate to question it. I want to say there's some type of 1% sense that'll come into Cal if we start downward spiraling and he goes, "Hey Jack, you told me this was going to work. You told me this and this was going to work. And it's not working. What the hell are you doing?" Maybe. I hope. And he gets rid of him and we sing Kumbaya and burn him like, over a fire.
Well, do you think Deshaun Watson stays if Easterby's gone? If let look check peep game. He gets rid of Easterby and he goes to Deshaun Watson and says, "I'm sorry, I was wrong."
If Deshaun Watson's still here, then yeah.
I think that happens because I think that happens next season.
I could
I
hope. One could
I
hope.
every loss, bro, that we're gonna have is gonna be amplified.
Yeah, I mean, national media is all over our ass right now.
It's gonna be amplified. At what point? What's Cal's breaking point?
I don't know. Apparently, it was 4 games for Bill O'Brien.
4 games for Bill O'Brien.
God, if you go
You
0 and
know,
4,
you know,
dude. Oh
Deshaun
no.
Watson, Deshaun Watson, tank,
Yeah.
tank,
Ugh.
tank.
I mean, if you start off 0 and 4,
No, Deshaun Watson, you play like shit the first 4 weeks on purpose.
yeah, he does it. James Harden.
Of course not, but of course not. We always want the best, but I do think the seat is going to be hot for Easterby, because just like Bill O'Brien, he put himself out there.
One can hope.
One can hope, right? He put himself out there. He's kind of doing the same thing O'Brien did. Trust me. That's actually funny. We're in the exact same situation that we're in with Bill O'Brien.
Yeah,
Um,
basically.
and we could hope that Cal McNair sees that if we start losing, because there's a good chance we are,
Yeah.
because the defense is going to be worse without JJ Watt.
hmm
I would hope so. I would hope so.
One can hope. Like I said, one can freaking hope.
One can freaking hope. Yep. Somebody said F you, Ruben. F you. I love you guys. I love you. One of the only dudes that I really say knows a little bit more football than me. Um,
A little. That's an understatement.
we have the Spade City Sportcast. Hit us up on there. We're gonna be dropping a fire one this Sunday. We got a lot to talk about. We talk Texans, of course. We talk about those damn good Houston Rockets. We
Yeah.
talk about, yeah, I mean, no Christian Wood. We see how that goes. We talk about how we still have faith in those Astros.
Love my Astros.
Love my
Baseball
Astros.
City right now.
Yes, sir. And we talk a little bit UFC, which a great main card um is about to come up.
Oh,
But
yes.
we're gonna let you go. It's a Friday night. My lady's calling me, Harley.
Oh. Oh.
This was a banger. Y'all guys have a very, very blessed Friday night. And y'all be safe because it is gonna snow,
Yeah,
apparently.
please be extremely safe.
All right. Oh, happy Valentine's Day, boy. Strap up. This guy. This guy.
Alrighty now.